La Misericordia. My grandmother was over. She's Mexican and she's very selective taste in entertainment. I was looking for something to put on for her so she can watch. And I found what seemed to be a Mexican movie channel and decided it might be interesting to put on for her. On the channel guide, the title of the present programming was La Misericordia, 1956. No description available. I thought it would be something light because the age of filming, but when I turned to see if she approved, she was fast asleep. I changed the channel. I wish I hadn't now. What I saw was an old black and white Mexican film featuring a woman singing a melancholic and slow tempo song in the background. You hear the person crying terribly, like how you'd imagine a person would cry knowing that they were about to die at the mercy of a twisted serial killer type deal. The crying became louder and louder, and the woman started to cry too, far more believably. He is there. You can see him just standing there. You can smell him, the putrid rotting flesh. The darkness does little to conceal him, and only seems to make him more frightening. You want nothing more than to just crawl in your bed and forget about the haunting sight. You wonder why you even chose to stand there. Night after night, nothing ever seems to change. Every night, you hear him creep closer. You hear his footsteps, first in the distance, and then outside your door. The acrid stench of flesh long decayed wafts in from underneath and threatens to choke you with every breath. You want to scream, but you can't hold it back out of fear of him hearing you. But you know it's pointless. He knows you're there. And you know he knows it. That's the part of it. That's what's driving you mad. He knows that you know as well. And the content to let you wallow in your fear. You wonder, whatever it is you did to deserve this terrifying presence, was it that you murdered your mother? Surely not. That bitch deserved to die. Was it the time that you refused to help that dying woman? No, she was old and bound to die anyway. Or could it have been that you turned your back on your daughter and did not her attackers did whatever they pleased with her? Of course not. She was a little slut anyway. No matter what, even if you did deserve his presence, he's there regardless. Always there. You always get a few moments of relief of daylight, but the smell clings to your clothes. Even in your very pores, you were never truly alone. Even with the pure white walls of your sanctuary, he was there, just outside the door. You can see him, you can smell him. The man in white coat tells you it's all in your head that the guilt of your crimes caused you to have a psychiatric break. But you know that they're lying. You're too smart for it after all. You never regretted what you did. You know that he was sent there for punishment for you getting caught. That had to be it. Now you can see him just outside your door. Just standing there. Like he does every night. But wait, this time it's different. You can see the doorknob is turning. And the smell of petrifying skin and bone overwhelms you. He is there, next to you, watching you. 3 a.m. Have you ever woken up only to find that there was someone staring at you? It happens to people all the time on trains, buses, planes, and even in public places. In fact, studies show that these instinctive responses are a highly evolved defense mechanism of the subconscious mind, alerting your senses to a presence of a potential threat. Many other species in the animal kingdom possess similar traits to which prove beneficial to survival. Given this, you might want to try to consider quickly pulling up your curtains close and shutting your door the next time you instinctively wake up at 3 a.m. That, of course, if it's not inside your room already.